Hello everybody and welcome back to Be Joy in the Kitchen. I am Be Joy and this is my kitchen. I want to wish everybody a happy 2025. I hope that you all celebrated nice and safe and sound, etc., etc. We've got some friends coming over later, and so actually Arlene spotted this recipe in the Hadassah magazine last month called Hearts of Palm Whitefish, in quotes, vegan salad. Now, why did I feel compelled to make this with you today? Well, when I was a kid growing up, we used to go to New York every year, and we'd go to my grandparents' house in Rockville Center on Long Island, and then we'd also go over to my mom's baby sister, Aunt Ruth's house in Jericho. And you know, New York, they're the deli queens. You can't touch. You know, we had good delis in Chicago, but there's nothing like a deli in New York. And we used to get this whitefish salad at Aunt Ruth's house, and I used to just gobble it up. I loved it, and I can't even begin to believe what might have been in there. But it was great, and I'm still standing at almost 73 years old. So there you have it. So I saw this recipe, or she saw it actually. Arlene saw the recipe and said, "We've got to make this. It's really cool." And I said, "Oh, Aunt Ruth, of course, Aunt Ruth from Jericho." So anyways, that's what we're going to do today, and it'll be a great thing to serve to my pals that are coming over for New Year's to play some games. Along with, let's see, day 7 of Hanukkah. So we've got plenty of latkes coming, and I've had latkes like every single day, I think, since last Wednesday. So I'm not latkeed out yet, though, because I just make them a few times. Well, I made them 3 times this year already. Anyway, that's another story. This is about the whitefish, in quotes, salad. We can just call it a Hearts of Palm white bean dip. So while I was waiting for you, I mashed up some white beans, just the great northern white beans, and here's what I got them. I didn't mash them up real smashed, not like mashed potatoes. You can use a fork to do this, but I used my mashed potato masher. Okay, and just see what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and stir those around a little bit. Alrighty, and to that I am going to add this is 114 or 15 ounce can of those white beans. You can make it yourself if you like. I didn't choose to do that this time. I also have a whole can of Hearts of Palm, organic Hearts of Palm. And before anybody says anything about how can you be using those Hearts of Palm, it's really a bad thing to do to the indigenous people of, of where, I'll tell you in one moment. Afro-Colombian and indigenous families. So I looked and I chose these from native forest because they're super conscious of the way they grow them, and they are super conscious of the way that they harvest them. And it says the Hearts of Palm Project, which is what the purchasing this supports. The Hearts of Palm Project, founded and led by Edgar Montenegro, employs over 1,000 Afro-Colombian and indigenous families, including hundreds of women, heads of households. This project supports their prosperity and ensures the protection of the region's rainforest for years to come. So, I just wanted to assure you that I wasn't destroying anybody's land by buying these, and that in fact it was I bought these, and that money is going to be supportive to those families. Mitzi, you don't eat Hearts of Palm. Mitzi wants some Hearts of Palm, but she doesn't eat them. She doesn't know she doesn't eat them. So I'll just mix these gently, and to this I'm going to go ahead and add teaspoon of lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice. And to that, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of lemon zest. When you're doing lemon zest, I'd suggest that you use anything other than a Meyer lemon. The juice is great. Meyer lemon juice is great, but the zest, the skin is way too thin, and you won't get a good zest from it. Okay, and then a tablespoon of chopped red onion. Mitzi's jumping all over me. I'm going to have to, I don't know, do what. A quarter cup of celery, the last of the celery that my brother and I bought in error. So it's been around a while, but it's still good. I tasted it. Okay, 3 tablespoons of mayo. And you can get, any type that you like. You can get one, totally vegan or whatever tickles your fancy. I would not recommend like Miracle Whip or anything like that. I'd go for something a little bit on the all natural side. And if you can get a vegan one, it's a good idea. Okay, and then a teaspoon of mustard, preferably Dijon or German mustard, a little spice to it. And then a teaspoon of, a half teaspoon, sorry, of smoked paprika. Now this called for, in its original recipe, the one in Hadassah, I've taken some liberties, sorry Hadassah. I've taken some liberties here, and instead of liquid smoke, I decided I was gonna use the paprika. Then you just basically stir it all around. So pretty easy. The prep is a little bit time consuming, not really. And those hearts of palm, by the way, you can buy them in salad style. I bought the whole ones, and I just cut them up in little rounds. You can shred them if you want, but I wasn't, you can make this as easy as possible on yourself, honestly. Okay, stir that around. I'm going to throw 2 tablespoons of dill, fresh dill weed in there. This is looking delicious. Mitzi, no. This is not for you. I'm telling you. I would like to give it to you, but I don't think you eat these things, and you for sure don't eat onions. Okay, I'm going to just all nice and evenly distributed here. Okay, let's see what it's gonna look like. Go ahead and put it in our nice glass serving bowl. Here we go. Whoa. And the good thing is that, you can, it's a crowd pleaser for sure. I'm hoping the crowd will be pleased coming over today. Okay. There we are. Oops. Delicious. That's what I can tell you. I'm going to put it on we're going to serve it with Mary's crackers. I quite like those for your gluten-free option. Let's see. What do we think? Yum! Can't talk with food in my mouth. And you can add a little salt or pepper. I don't tend to like things heavily salted, so I won't do that. So there we have it for today. That's what we have. Have a happy 2025. What's the first meal you're going to cook in your kitchen? Whatever it is, be joy in your kitchen this coming week, this first week of 2025. And don't forget to say hi on Facebook or YouTube. And if you want the recipe, let me know. I'm happy to send it to you. Give me your email address so I can send it there. You can message me, private messenger me if you don't want to broadcast your email address to the world. Anyway, here's to 2025. Here's to Aunt Ruth's whitefish salad back in Jericho back in the 60s. And go out there this week and be joy in your own kitchen and enjoy the yum. Until next time. See ya.